Combs.
Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
P.diddy, whatever you call himself. Yeah, go ahead.
I had with Cassie and Sean. Basically, she would tell me what to do with Cassie. I was like a slave. For them, that's what I was. That's all. I seen me look a drag of myself. I was Diddy and Cassie. He drinks all the time. Or he called it G Kid. I was like, I've settled $4.125 million with Diddy.
So, the Diddy trial just took an absolutely wild turn. A-list celebrities are being dragged into this mess. And now there's actual proof backing some of the wildest, most disturbing allegations we've heard yet. A male porn star who claimed to be Diddy's sex slave apparently signed a $5 million NDA with a disgraced rapper back in 2014. And get this, the same guy later shot up one of Trump's resorts. You seriously can't make this stuff up. You're definitely gonna want to hear this.
Looks like an exchange of gunfire right out of a Hollywood action movie.
Police say on Friday he opened fire inside President Donald Trump's luxury hotel. Police say he then got into a gun battle with responding officers.
The gun battle goes on for nearly a minute before Oddi decides to make a run for it. Another camera capturing him still firing shots, even tripping on the marble floor. Oddi was shot in the legs as he ran away and was arrested after running up a stairwell.
Jury selection in Diddy's sex trafficking trial is underway, and the court is trying to find juries that don't have connections or strong opinions about some major celebrities.
Everybody is trying to connect the dots between the shiny, famous names and the beleaguered rap star Diddy. Just today, the name Robert Downey Jr. came up in court. When a prospective juror said that he knew a Robert Downey in high school, it was kind of funny. But Robert Downey Jr. reportedly never attended Diddy's parties. So if he does figure into this trial somehow, it's going to be a lot of news to a lot of us. Mike Myers, another favorite Canadian. He is on the jury question list as well. Rolling Stone magazine reports that actor Michael B. Jordan made the list because Diddy once threatened him for dating Diddy's ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura.
And I'm not talking about D-list nobodies here. No. We're talking Kanye West, Mike Myers, Austin Powers himself, Michael B. Jordan, the new Rocky, Kid Cudi, and more. Now, it's important to note that being named in court doesn't mean these celebrities did anything wrong. The court is simply trying to find impartial jurors. But let's be real, when your name is coming up in a federal sex trafficking trial, that's probably not the kind of publicity your PR team's hoping for. Now, some of these connections do make sense. Kanye recently released a song featuring Diddy and his son after Diddy was arrested. Kid Cudi allegedly had his car blown up after showing interest in Diddy's ex-girlfriend Cassie. And Michael B. Jordan apparently dated Cassie at one point, which was mentioned in her lawsuit. But Mike Myers, that one's weird. He made a joke about Diddy in an Austin Powers movie. That's it. That's the connection. Imagine being dragged into a federal sex trafficking trial because of a joke you made in a movie. But here's where things get really disturbing. Remember this porn star dude that first really spilled the beans on Diddy? The same guy who shot up Trump's Doral golf club in Florida back in 2018. After his arrest, he made some wild claims about being Diddy's sex slave, participating in sexual activities with both Diddy and Cassie. You're tuning into the 9/10 podcast, where possession is 9/10 of the law. Go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. At the time, most people dismissed this as the ramblings of a disturbed individual. But now, an NDA has surfaced that appears Diddy paid this dude $5 million for his silence back in 2014. That porn star's ex-wife has confirmed the existence of this NDA, saying it was signed around the time of their divorce. She told reporters, "I almost feel like he divorced me because he came into all this money, and so I wouldn't claim it." If all these allegations are true, Diddy paid $5 million to keep this guy quiet. That's not just hush money. That's build yourself a new life and never speak to me again kind of money. So what exactly were the claims to this male porn star dude? Warning, this may get a little graphic.
So in May of 2018, a man named Jonathan Oddi opened fire at Donald Trump's Miami golf course and was shot and arrested by police. Now, Oddi said that he was in the middle of a bipolar episode. This is where it gets interesting. Later, while being questioned by Florida authorities, Oddi brought up something totally unexpected. He claimed that he'd been a slave for Sean Diddy Combs and Cassie Ventura. This video is courtesy of Real World Media. Take a look.
I had with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard a lot of business. Because what they would do is Sean talks a lot on the phone and on the TV with speakers and stuff, and I was like a slave.
He also claimed that Diddy was scared that this porn star would expose him, and he said that they kept following him after the settlement. Now, I want to be clear, these are all just allegations, but the emergence of this NDA gives these claims a lot more credibility than they had before. It's also worth noting that these allegations align disturbingly well with what prosecutors are claiming about Diddy's freak-offs, those alleged drug-fueled parties, while Diddy would force victims to have with male prostitutes while he watched and recorded. You know, this case is just getting darker by the day. Jury selection is expected to wrap up this week, with opening statements likely starting on Monday. And we already know that the judge has ruled that the jury will see the disturbing video of Diddy assaulting Cassie in a hotel hallway.
Israel Flores. In 2016, the LAPD officer was working security at a hotel when this now infamous altercation unfolded. Flores testified when he got off the elevator on the 6th floor, he saw Combs in a towel that he gave him a, quote, devilish stare, adding Combs' former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, looked, quote, scared.
Diddy's lawyers tried to claim that the video was edited and manipulated. But of course, the judge wasn't buying it. It's pretty obvious. And there are 2 witnesses that will testify that the video is legit. When this case first broke, many people wondered if it would expose a wider network of abuse in the entertainment industry. With all these celebrity names being mentioned, even just for jury selection purposes, you gotta wonder who else is starting to sweat right now. If convicted, Diddy is looking at life in prison. The racketeering charge alone could put him away forever. Sex trafficking carries a mandatory minimum of 15 years. And that's not even counting the potential civil lawsuits that keep piling up. And all you gotta say to Diddy is, sorry buddy, mo money, mo problems, right? I'll be following this case closely. Let me know what you guys think about this male porn star being Diddy's slave. Is he full of or is this legit? Thanks for tuning in to the 9/10ths podcast, where possession is 9/10ths of the law. Go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. Peace.